Welcome back to our fall premiere edition of In the Mix. One thing we've done at KUAM is we have stepped up our game, going beyond broadcast, connecting Guamanians all over the world with their island roots. You may have noticed recently that KUAM Communications is going beyond broadcast and cross-platform, giving you original digital content on every social media and digital platform. From original news mini-docs to supplementary features, sponsored content, and original shows and live streaming. We're changing the media game and providing something for everyone. We recognize how you consume media is no longer one size fits all, and we're creating custom content for your needs. It's round the clock, shareable, and of course, interactive, because your voice is an important part of the community conversation. So how do you KUAM? The possibilities are limitless. Please welcome to the stage our digital team, our Chief Digital Strategist, Jason Salas, our Social Media Director, Ken Nicholas, and our Digital Content Producer, Asha Robles.
Hello. This feels vaguely familiar. I think we've done this before.
Plenty times.
Just a couple.
Right, and one of the things we've also done is we've been working together for a very, very long time.
20 years.
23, oh my goodness. So what have you been doing in the past 23 years to change the game?
Well, one thing that we really take a lot of pride in at KUM Communications is, we realize that people have a almost limitless variety of devices. People like watching it on their own schedule. Convenience is a very subjective thing. So what we really work hard to do, the three of us, is we constantly scour the entire world and figure out different ways that people are consuming information, what they're into. We gain valuable insights in the way people like to consume information, what types of stories they're really into, and we really try and shape the KUM experience based around what you'll enjoy the most.
Right, and Ken, social media definitely is an essential part of our operations.
Yeah, definitely. In today's business world, social media is a vital part of your business. If you don't have social media, you kind of lose out on a revenue stream or a feedback stream that you otherwise wouldn't have. And here at KUAM, it's important for us when we first started it that we generate enough brand awareness through growth, and also at the same time have enough engagement to have the community communicate back and forth with us, because that's the pulse of news, getting information out, collecting it, and dispersing it out efficiently. So,
well, Asha, some of you may have seen her. She's been with me on some of my shoots on In the Mix, doing some of the crazy things that I've been doing. She also started out as an intern with KUAM. She worked in sales, and then she came over to the digital team, where she's actually doing really well. She hosts our show, our segment called Trend Spotting. How's that been going?
It's fun. I think moving over from sales, it's a different experience, so I really like it. I still get camera shy all the time. Like right now, I'm really nervous.
Oh.
But it's really great. I love it, and I love working with you guys. You guys are awesome.
So Jason, what can we expect in the future?
Oh, going forward, the next 18 months in particular are going to be very, very interesting for us, because obviously, again, a variety of devices, there's different bandwidth levels. We've got some of our partners here, and we'll be working with you guys very, very intimately to make sure that you can provide the infrastructure and the devices that we'll run our stuff on top of. And personalization, just make sure, mark my words, that is going to be a huge part of the way people consume KUM going forward. You get KUM the way you want.
Well, from the OGs to the new kids on the block, they joined KUAM a little under a year ago, expanding our reach and our audience to the island's younger generation.
What's up, guys? My name is John Stuck. My name is Lucas Pereira, and you are watching Food On.
games with no injuries, that's really rewarding to me.
Please welcome our UNO team. Editorial coordinator Ana Vuki and her team of content producers Ryan Jesus, Cami Aguirola, and UNO's chief editor, John Bustamante. Yes, John, I'm calling you up. So these guys, they just started, as I mentioned earlier, a little under a year ago. Ana, how does it feel to be under KUAM's umbrella?
It's been a totally exhilarating experience transitioning from the print magazine to the digital magazine and just being surrounded by the team at KUAM and how energetic and how much passion they put into their work, and also just being able to get tips and tricks from you, Sabrina, and the other producers, and also like our bosses as well, like Marie. It's been such a great experience.
Well, it seems like there's no limit to the content that you guys produce, but how do you guys appeal to the millennials and the, is it called the Gen Z, right? Gen Z?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm old, so I don't know.
You're still young at heart.
Yeah, I'm kind of young because I'm out here cheerleading. But yeah, how do you come up with the diverse content to connect with those audiences?
For us, I think it comes fairly naturally. We all have different interests that we bring to the table, and when we just brainstorm ideas, we come up with these things. We keep in mind what everyone's interested at the moment, and we try to create organic things that people can resonate with and do it in an entertaining way as much as possible.
Well, I have to give it up because one of the most entertaining things that you guys came up with was my first time. I absolutely loved it. And I know James is here, James Moylan, and he actually participated.
Hi, James. How are you?
You have no idea. There's a backstory. There's a backstory to James. But yeah, Cami, tell me about that experience.
Well, my first time was a total, I guess, work in progress. At first, it wasn't really thought out very much in the beginning. We didn't know what we were doing. I'm trying to make it look good, but we didn't know what we were doing. And as the primaries went on, we got to meet new people like Professor Ron McNitch. Hey, how you doing? That's my buddy over there. He's awesome. And I got to work really closely with Sabrina. I got to learn the ropes about the election season. And I feel like after my first time, I am ready for the generals, and I am more prepared. I'm definitely more prepared for the general election, so I'm excited to hopefully meet some of you who are in this crowd right now. Hello, how are you? And it was a great experience. Thank you for taking me under your wing and just showing me all the ropes.
That's what we do at KUAM. We're all family. So what else can we expect from you guys?
More my first time episodes, so stay tuned. We're super hyped. I mean, after the primary elections, we just saw how passionate people actually are and how much work they put into this. And so we are so excited to create more episodes and also just release some really great content with the upcoming towards the end of the year. So stay tuned to our YouTube channel for that.
All right, and you said YouTube. Where else can we find you guys?
You can find us on Instagram at Uno Magazine Guam, and you can also find us on Twitter at the same handle, Uno Magazine Guam. We also have a website, unoguam.com, and just follow our polls on Instagram. People seem to love that, so make sure you follow us. And
Podcast.
Oh, and we also have a podcast on SoundCloud.
All right, thank you so much. And everybody, please say Hafaday because our editor, our chief editor, he's shooting video, so we're getting it from your perspective. Say Hafaday. All right, thanks, Ana, Ryan, Busta, Cami. Stay tuned. Our fall premiere edition of In the Mix continues after the break.